So today I wanted to show you guys my investment portfolio, which is sitting currently at over $12,000 and which tripled within the past couple of months. So for starters, we can see that my portfolio is currently sitting at around $12,860 at the time of this recording. But you can also see that in May 2025, I was only sitting at around $4,000, which means that I tripled my portfolio in the past 4 months. So there's plenty of reasons for that. The main one is that I sold my car, so I had even more money to invest. And I would definitely recommend, if you're looking for ways to invest more money, selling your car is the biggest expense that's gonna save you the most money. And by selling my car, I got rid of over $1,000 every month worth of car payments, insurance, gas, maintenance, and everything. So I'll give you guys a better look on how I grew from $4,000 to $12,860 in that short time span. So if I check the section of year to date, you can see that for the first half of the year, I was barely adding any money in my account. And honestly, my stocks weren't growing much or going down much. But the second half of the year, if we put within the last 3 months, you can see that the more I was investing, the more my portfolio was growing. Within the past 3 months, right now, my portfolio grew around 9%, which is over $1,000, which is just growth on the stocks that I bought, not considering all the investments and the deposits that I've put in. Honestly, the stock market's been going up a good amount since April, and that's just been good for investments. But be aware that it depends also what stocks you invest in. There's some stocks that could have dropped during that time. I just happen to have invested in a lot of ETFs, which with the overall market growing, the stocks themselves grew as well. So you can see that for the net deposits, I'm now at $11,060, which I find is a great amount right now, considering that 6 months ago, I had only $4,260 deposited, not even $4,110. Now, I'm currently investing only in my tax-free savings account, my TFSA, and I have 16 holdings, which means that I have stocks in 16 different companies. And honestly, since I started investing, it hasn't always been good. There's actually one company that I invested in that went completely down to zero and I lost all my money in it. But my mentality is that the money that I'm investing is in a way money that I'm taking the risk of losing, especially if it's stocks in specific companies that haven't really proven themselves yet. I know that when I started investing, I was looking at a lot of penny stocks, which is not the best idea in my opinion. But then again, I have this penny stock that I bought a while back, and that ended up being the stock that I made the most amount of money percentage-wise since I started investing. That stock is Volatus Aerospace, which is actually a Canadian drone company that I found a few years back when their stock was sitting pretty close to $1, and then it completely dropped. But I still believed in that company, and to this day, seeing news almost weekly or monthly about great things that they're doing. So I keep investing in them. And honestly, in my TFSA, the average price that I paid for the stocks is around 32 cents, and the current value of the stock is 57 cents. So I almost doubled my investment. And honestly, if you check within the past year, it was sitting at around 18 cents, 12 cents. It was really low and it wasn't really looking good, but it ended up jumping to 88 cents at one point, which was 351% growth within that year. I'm not gonna be doing a full breakdown today of each stock that I own and a full breakdown of how many shares I have for each of them. I wanted to make this video as somewhat of a starting point, just also as a way to refer to in a month or in 6 months or just long term, since for me, I'm investing for the long term. I'm not really looking to do any day trades or just quick money with this. I want to build up a portfolio with a lot of dividend stocks that can also be a way of getting passive income every month or every quarter. And honestly, with investing in the TFSA, all the dividends that I make are tax-free, which is a great way to make passive income tax-free. But speaking of dividends, we can also check how many dividends I've earned since I started investing on my account. So since I started investing, I earned $699.54 on dividends, but that's considering that my portfolio was sitting at almost a third of what it's at right now for years. So if I checked how much I earned in dividends in the past 3 months, you can see that that amount is $83. So if you average it out for the year, that's around $320 in just dividends, completely tax-free, which is honestly great money. Having that extra over 300 bucks can buy you literally anything you want. It can help pay your groceries. It can help pay your rent. It's just, in a way, some free extra money. But personally, I won't be taking out my dividends. I'll just be reinvesting and getting more shares of those dividend paying stocks so that those dividends just grow and grow over year and over time. So if you want to see a full breakdown of my whole portfolio, make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to post some updates on my investment portfolio every couple of months or every time something big happens. Obviously, this might go up, this might go down. If I'm being completely transparent, I think for like 2 years, my net deposits were more than my portfolio value, which meant that I had lost money in investing. But then again, I was not investing as often. I completely stopped investing for a while, which is a reason why my portfolio wasn't growing and I wasn't able to dollar cost average. But if you're interested in starting to invest, make sure you check out my video that I made on how to start investing with no experience.